Well, the original reason that I kind of chose Garmin to go down that path, and I've probably had maybe four Garmins over the last, you know, 15, 15 plus years. My dad actually gave me one way back in the day. Super ancient. It took like 10 minutes for the GPS to link up. So you just had to kind of like turn it on outside. And now the GPS locks on in like, a few seconds, which is really cool. But the reason I kept following Garmin was because of the multi-sport function. It's really built for triathlons, triathletes, where like Apple Watch, and I think I don't know about Whoop, but those don't have really a triathlon function. So when you're going from swim to bike to run, that was really the only watch or wearable that was set up for that. So that's kind of why I went down that path with the multi-sport function. But I use it for a lot of th things. I use it for when we go stand-up paddleboarding, I'll turn it on. It tracks how many paddles, how quickly you're going, the heart rate zones, distance. So stand-up paddleboarding is a cool function. I use it for yoga. That's a fun one to track. You can track how many poses you do. So like if you're doing like a yin yoga session, you could do, maybe you're doing 10 or 15 poses. You could track that. When I'm doing a flow, I just kind of use it to track heart rate zones. Hot yoga is another one, like where your heart rate gets really up there. So it's one thing that I have used it for is to track heart rate zones. Trying to get about 3 hours of zone two in every week and about, 20 minutes plus in zone four, zone five. So trying to track, every different activity. And one that's really interesting is actually the strength training function on it because I am just like bewildered by that one. So I'll do a workout, try to pull one up here to show you, but I'll do a workout and it will actually know what exercises I'm doing. So it'll highlight like which muscles.
What?
Yeah, and it's baffling to me, but then more than that, it'll even tell me which exercise I did and the reps, and then I put in the weight too. Just really quickly, you can use the buttons to dial in the weight. So you can, I haven't played with it too much where you could probably export that data and track it. I track my workouts kind of separately, but that way you can kind of incrementally increase your strength training. But yeah, it'll say like, deadlift, 12 reps. I don't know how, just from this
I
little
know.
thing.
And you're just doing the
Unbelievable.
movement. You're doing the movement. You don't put in any information other than the weight.
Yeah, I just start the set and then and Casey's seen me use it like it's barely any activity. It's not like I'm sitting there for 10 minutes dialing in every
Yeah, he's lying to you.
exercise.
He's typing it in the whole time. He's like,
He's looking at Instagram.
yeah, he's got one of those old school Casio watches where he's just like, oh, dude, this is an
Pulse
amazing
keyboard.
wearable.
How about for hit workouts when you do like one thing to the next?
I haven't tracked that. I wonder if there is a hit function. I don't know if you know that there is or not.
There is one, but I like it's very sad. Like I just haven't experimented with it.
That would be a cool one too if it you'd probably maybe transition. I haven't used that
Is it
setting
ever
on this.
frustrating to like have to like, you get done with your set and you got to make sure you remember to beep it, and then you're about to go back and you got to beep it again. I don't know. I feel like that would, for me, I'd be like, oh, geez, like I just want something that I just leave on, and it can just tell when I'm recovering and when I'm going for it and all that stuff.
I think though one of the things I really like about it is actually the rest timer. So like in between bench press or like a squat or something that's a little bit more intense, I'll make sure to rest like at least 3 minutes. But if I'm doing something like a shoulder or lateral raises or something, I'll just rest like a minute or curls. So that I don't, it's not really tedious for me. I like to just hit the timer every time.
So it
I
forces you to
wonder,
kind of be like deliberate and conscious of like your recovery times, depending on what you're doing.
yeah, exactly.